My wife's ex-boyfriend told his friends that he broke up with my wife because she spreads her legs easily. So I dropped the bomb in front of his family because she was needy and spread her legs too easily. These were words my wife never forgot. Her last few months of high school were horrible, both because she had to deal with the termination on her own and because she was being harassed by guys at school because of some of the rumors John spread. One of his friends even groped her in the middle of the hallway. He literally stuck his hand under her skirt, but she was too ashamed to tell her parents. She told John what happened, and he literally laughed about it and said loved being touched there. Catherine said it was devastating for her at the time. She said she felt completely abandoned during the hardest experience of her life, and I know she had a difficult time trusting men for a long time after this. My wife is actually a child trauma therapist now and is completely dedicated to helping children who have gone through difficult things. Her old high school recently ran a story about her in the alumni magazine, and her parents and sisters circulated it on Facebook. This weekend, we took a trip to her hometown so the girls could see their grandparents. On the first night of the trip, we went to the family's favorite Mexican place. Her parents took the girls to the park beforehand, so Catherine and I got to the place a bit early. We were waiting for our table when Catherine spotted John and his parents. Everyone hugged her, and John introduced Catherine to his wife. My wife was polite, as always, but I could tell she was a bit shocked and uncomfortable. John's mom mentioned the article about Catherine and said how wonderful it is that she does such important work. I probably should have walked away, but my blood was boiling and I felt the need to stick up for my wife. I looked at John's mom and said it's inspiring to be married to a woman who does work that actually helps children. I then looked at John and said that some kids go through a lot, like getting pregnant and then being abandoned by the person who put them in that position. I don't know if his mom or wife knew about the termination. I'm assuming his dad did because he told Catherine he was going to talk to him, but you could literally hear a pin drop. I then told John that I wished he had never met my wife and that I hoped my girls never date a man like him. John then apologized to Catherine and said he was young and scared at the time and didn't know what to do. Catherine accepted his apology and said she was past it now. John's mom kept asking what was going on, but neither of them said anything about the pregnancy or termination. My wife was not too happy about the situation when we got home. She said he was also young at the time, and while she was pissed about what happened, I didn't need to humiliate him in front of his wife and parents. I told her that I lost my cool when I saw him and thought about all the pain he caused her. I also said he should be humiliated because of how he treated her. She said I stooped to his level, and I said I was only trying to defend her.